Okay, here it is. This is the place that helped me to rebuild my life after quitting my job. I know you guys probably see it on some other videos, but here is a deeper look of my space. 10 months ago, I was in Germany. I was working as an artist at a video game company, and this was my setup. Since then, a lot have changed. I quitted my job. I learned a bunch of new stuff. I traveled a lot, which is why today I want to present you my temporary workspace at my parents' place. If you're new here, my name is Anto. I used to be an artist working in the video game industry and now moving to content creation. This year I've been traveling a lot, so we can call this a temporary setup. Since it's temporary, what mattered the most to me is functionality. And at the end of the day, this is the place where I do everything. I edit, I play, I journal, so please be kind because by all means this is not perfect, especially cable management. So let's start. The desk is a foundation of any good setup. It needs to be solid and large in my opinion, because come on, who doesn't like any extra space? My desk isn't from any fancy brand. It used to be actually my grandparents' lunch table. Thanks, Grandpa. It's made of real solid wood, you know, the kind of they don't make anymore, or at least I hope so. It's expandable, it's huge, so it covers all I need, and honestly, I love it. Moving on. Monitor, or to better say, a pen display. It's a Wacom Cintiq 27 QHD. I've had this for years, since I used to work full-time as an artist. Being able to draw directly on the screen was a game changer for me. It is good for gaming. I will say no because you only had 60 Hz refresh rate, but honestly I never owned a higher refresh rate monitor, so this is more than enough for me now. I used to work with two monitors, but I went back just to use one. 27-inch worked perfectly for editing for me, and also at one point it felt too dispersive for me to have two screens. Now that I'm back to one, I feel that I can focus more. Maybe someday I will update to a 32 inches, but it's more than enough for now. My monitor doesn't come with a proper stand, but it has this small feet like a keyboard stand, so you can place it directly on the desk. But honestly, I never found that comfortable, especially for longer sessions. So I decided to mount it on an arm, and the one I use is the Ergotron LX. It's definitely not the cheapest option. It was actually 200 euro or something like this. I really needed something that was able to hold the full weight of the monitor plus some of your weight while you're drawing on it, and this does the job perfectly. Moving on. Peripherals are an essential part of any setup. It's how you control everything, so you need to feel good about it. Starting with a mouse, for my Macbook, I just use an Apple Magic Mouse. It's simple, easy to use, and easy to carry. All wins for me. Well, except for the charging situation, but we all know that. Apple, if you're listening, please fix that. For my PC instead, I use a vertical mouse from Deluxe. Don't remember the exact model, but it's super comfortable. I used to suffer from wrist pain, and this really helped me to get over it. Also, it's a very budget friendly, and it also has USB-C charging, which means that you don't have to worry about batteries while you're working. Alright, moving on. Keyboards. I can talk about keyboards forever. I love owning them, I love looking at them, I love typing. I'm definitely a little bit addicted. Right now I have 3 keyboards, 2 you can see there from Nufi, and my latest addiction is the one from Work Louder. The design is just insane. It looks like it came out straight from future. It's built for creatives, even though the layout looks clean and minimal, and you get a ton of customizable keys. It's perfect for editing, so whatever like creative work you might do when you need shortcuts, this is for you. If I'm being honest, the switches are kind of hard for me to type on for longer sections, but I can go back to lead without customizable keys. I also use the Work Louder micro pad, which now completes the setup. It lets you set up 4 different profiles, so I can switch between software with just one tap. The only small downside that I found is that the profile switch button is placed right under your thumb, so sometimes I accidentally press it when I'm resting my hand. But I think they already fixed that in the new version that just came out. To complete the look of my keyboards on the desk, I have the desk pad that is from Knoedel. It's a double-sided PU leather mat. It looks clean, it feels good, and it helps to protect the desk from any coffee drops or scratches. Since I don't like noisy texture, I prefer to have something minimal that looks clean and something that keeps the focus on the keyboard, which I love. Moving on to audio. I usually go back and forth between headphones and speakers. It really depends on my mood. So for speakers, I use UE Boom 2. It sounds great, it has a clean design, and honestly, I love the pop-up color that it gives to my desk. When it comes to headphones instead, last year I picked the Sony 1000 XM5, which are great. They sound amazing, they are super clean, and their noise cancelling is really great. But I can wear them for long hour section, mostly because I feel the need to also hear. Yeah, that's why I also own another pair of headphones that I mostly use with my PC and are the Steel series, more precisely the Arctic 7. And honestly, I never wore anything more comfortable than those. Whenever I'm gaming, the Steel series headphones are my option to go. Moving on to the light part. To light up all this setup, I mainly rely on three sources of lights. First, the monitor lamp sitting on top of my screen. It's a budget lamp from Quintis and I've been using it for about 3 years, and honestly, it's one of my favorite upgrades. It let me work without turning on the main room light, which helped me focus better. Also, my eyes are really thankful for it, especially during late night session. Second and third, you can see it right here. I recently had those. It's a floor lamp and LED strips from Goovy, and instantly make the space feel so much cozier. Since they are RGB, I can change the color depending on my mood, and it really helped me to set up the vibe wherever I'm editing or gaming. Moving on. So to power up all this entire setup, what do I use? I mainly rely on my MacBook. I'm an Apple fan. There's no point in hiding it. I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro M2 Max with 96 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage, and it is the perfect tool for editing. It's the main machine that I use all the time, and also the fact that it's 13 inches, it means that I can bring it with me whenever I travel, which is perfect for me at the moment. For gaming instead, let's check out my PC. It's definitely not a brand new PC since it has a 2070 Super RTX, but it still gets the job done. This PC is actually really special to me because it's the first build that I ever did on my own. So as you can see, I love RGB, and while I can max out graphic on every game, I still can enjoy gaming a lot, but eventually I would like to build like a new setup, maybe a white one. Moving on, let's talk about accessories. I think accessories are what truly makes a setup feel special, or to better say, personal. Since I also edit a lot on my phone, a wireless charger was mandatory to have for me on my desk. I'm using this wireless charger from Aulumu, and honestly, I love the brand. Everything that they make, it feels like techy and super well designed. It charges my phone really fast, and since it works like a stand, I can still use it while it's charging. Plus, I can charge my AirPods, Apple Watch, my phone all at once. There are a lot of beautiful setups out there, clean, minimal, perfect. I see them everywhere, but they all start looking the same, in my opinion. I really believe it's important to surround yourself with things that you love, because your environment has a huge impact on how you feel. And for me, that means manga, figure of character that I love and that inspires me, paintings, little piece of inspiration that makes this space feels like home. So yeah, that's my setup. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comment. I'll do my best to reply. If you're still here, seriously, thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.